What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and I am back from my vacation. Still got to enjoy all the E3 goodness, but today we're talking about Nintendo, and I know we talk about a lot of Nintendo on this channel, and it's just because we love them, right? I love them. I love Nintendo. I love their properties. I love their games. I love their consoles, but man, do they disappoint a lot. And yeah, maybe because we hold them to like such a high standard, and yeah, they kind of let us down every time. But it's our fault. It's our fault. But let's jump into it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel because it definitely helps me out. But we are talking specifically today about Nintendo needing to evolve their directs. And what I mean by that is Nintendo's directs have kind of been the same thing for quite a while now, and they've worked great. They were kind of the first company to move on from like E3 doing their whole their live stage presence and just move to just like a standard video format. But over the last year, especially with all the other companies kind of falling in line and doing kind of the same thing, man, am I sick of like just the random banter that goes into these productions. I know they do it to add a little flavor, whatever you want to call it, to these videos, to make them a little bit longer, whatever it is. But in the world of 2020 and COVID, and we're kind of we're slowly starting to get back into the real world, and Nintendo's had a drought as far as their directs are concerned. I mean, they've had, I thought their Mario one was really the last great one that they had, and that was back in September of 2020. So I'm ready for something good, and not saying that Nintendo's E3 direct was bad. In I think large parts, I was disappointed because they didn't touch on Zelda's 35th. They specifically said that they've got no other games in development for that other than Breath of the Wild sequel to whatever you want to call it, and Skyward Sword. So I'm really bummed out about that. But that's a whole nother topic. I am sick of the banter. I'm sick of like, yeah, I am sick of. I'm sick of like every direct starting out with Smash. I know it draws in the numbers, and I know a lot of people still care about Smash Brothers. What new character is gonna get announced? I'm kind of over it. I just would prefer them just to do a separate Smash video and all together. Like, there's no reason that they took 6 or 7 minutes off of the direct for showing a Smash character, and then coming in and say, "Oh, at some other point, down the road, we're gonna have an official gameplay," like they always do. They always have their Smash kind of little live that shows off the character, whatever character it is. We know that's coming, so I don't understand why they always talk about it so much and then have a follow up video saying it's like we know it's coming, Nintendo. We know Smash is coming. We know you're gonna have the follow up. So that's where I get a little bit frustrated. Is we get this time frame of 35, 40 minutes in direct, and part of it's taken up by Smash. And I'm just kind of over it. As far as that goes, like and I'm being very very critical here, and I know a lot of it's kind of hearsay. It's like, oh, a lot of companies do this, but I think Microsoft and Xbox absolutely killed it with their E3 presence this year. It was just gameplay reveals, world reveals, whatever you want to call them, just nonstop. They had, I think, 3 times where someone came on stage and kind of talked about the game for a second, and let that moment build up, and then it was done. There was no in between banter of reveals. Like, you don't need to like give me like a title screen for the game and then show me the game and then have like a 5 or 6 second banter after the game. Like, that's too much. That's too much. Just show the game and let it speak for itself. We don't need all this nonsense between the videos. And again, I know I'm being super critical, but it's Nintendo and I love them, but they need to evolve these directs. They need to move on past the banter and just get straight to the games. Uh, and yeah, I'm tired of it. EA had that big problem last year. Ubisoft has always had that problem with their kind of direct style stuff. So I am looking forward to Nintendo evolving, and I don't think they ever will because they kind of do whatever they want. But I would like to see their directs evolve into something different, something not necessarily quicker, but I just want to see the games. Like that's the biggest problem is we just want to see the games. We want to get to the games. You know, the games speak for themselves. We don't need all this banter, but I just want to do a very quick video. First video back from vacation, so it's always nice to get kind of back into the rhythm of things. I'll have some more videos planned in the coming weeks. But yeah, I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, give it a like if you enjoyed this style of video. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.